$10 bet, it's $69.69.
Oh, you take over? I'll take over.
We'll act like we're gonna win money.
No chance.
Not at all.
No shot.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Say It With Your Chest podcast. We are going into week 3 of the NFL season. We're just going to talk about the upcoming games, give you guys our picks. And yeah, I think that's all we're doing, right? I hope you guys like the ASMR of John taking the label off his water bottle.
Wow. That sounded pretty good. Ooh.
Ooh. Wow.
I know the mic quality isn't that great, but I bet that sounded phenomenal. But yeah, welcome back to the pod.
Before we get into things, shout out Will Hill.
Will Hill?
Will Hill.
Will Hill. He's going to get a block. Will Hill's going to win the football game on a block field goal. All right, see you, Kev. Well, yeah, back for another episode of the pod. We got week 3 matchups for you today. I believe this is episode 23.
23, Jordan year.
Dude, another subscriber. We are just now on the way.
Oh, we have 51?
We're 51. We're fully now on the...
Actually, I think I know who the 51st subscriber is.
Yeah, who?
I think it's my roommate.
Yeah, dude, just tell every single person at your school.
I have, but like some of them haven't. Also,
Bitches.
shout out to my girlfriend Alec. Today's her birthday that we're filming. So happy birthday to you. Love you.
Oh, you're so cute.
I know, right? Boyfriend of the Year award right here. Just kidding. It's not a real award.
So when are we getting Alec on the pod?
I don't know when are we getting Emma on the pod.
Never, because she doesn't even know what football is.
Alec, not so much either. She knows some of the teams because I quizzed her.
See,
Yo,
Alec,
get this. I quizzed her. Me and her had a class junior year together, right?
Yeah.
I quizzed her on like team logos and the names, so that she could impress her current boyfriend at that time.
That's...
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not a good look.
And now I'm her boyfriend, and
you're
she's impressing me. I was like, she was going over like last
you're
week.
Probably really impressed.
I
You're like,
am.
How the hell do you know all
No,
this?
look, I'm like, how do you know that? And she goes, oh, I had a good teacher. And then I think about it, I'm like, wait, I was your teacher. I was doing boyfriend things before I was even the boyfriend.
I was doing boyfriend things.
I was born for this.
All right, so we got week 3 picks coming up. I know our records are probably really atrocious. Seriously, I mean, I know I was looking back at last week's games. I think I picked every game wrong. Seriously, it was bad.
How was I doing? Because I didn't look back.
Well, I know we both picked the Bills.
Okay.
We both picked the Ravens. Then you went Browns and I went Jags. So
Yeah, so
you were right there.
I got the Browns.
We both said Jets. We both said Niners. Even though I was about this close to going with the
I was
Vikings.
begging you to pick the Vikings.
We both went Chargers. We both went Seahawks.
What did I do?
Oh boy.
Everything just okay.
We both went Cowboys. We both went, or you went Giants. I went Commanders.
No, I went Commanders.
We both went Commanders.
We both went
Like,
Commanders.
you went Commanders too.
Because I said I want the Giants to win, but they're not going to.
Oh, that's great. We both went Bucks. I went Colts. I don't know if you took the
Who are they?
Packers or not.
The Colts and Packers.
I know I went Colts.
I think I might have actually. Yeah, I think I picked the Colts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, now with the Rams Cardinals, I took the Cardinals. You took the Rams. In that one.
Wow.
Just confident
It
in
was a
them.
close one.
Was it?
I don't know.
They won by 30.
Yeah, I know.
Steelers Broncos. I'm not really too sure what I picked there.
We both picked the Steelers
We
because
both picked the Steelers.
because you made me give you a reason to pick the Steelers.
Okay. And what do you remember? What the reason was?
I said QB play. They have a better QB than
I
the
guess.
Broncos.
Oh, I think.
And then you
because
went, oh yeah, and TJ Watt.
TJ Watt against a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
I think that was my. Yeah, that definitely sounds right.
Yep.
I think we both went Chiefs, and we both went Texans, and then we both went Eagles. So we were right, and then Vegas made a call, and Kirk Cousins looked like prime, like Tom Brady in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
All right. On to
Honestly,
week 3.
we got kind of a good amount right.
It was not bad. I know week 1. Like I was pissed. I went 8-8 week 1, and I'm like mad about that. But then again, it was week 1.
You're mad about that, dude? I went 6-10.
Yeah, you're right. I should probably shut the fuck up. My bad. So this is gonna be a nice, fun week. We got some nice, fun matchups going on.
Yeah, we do.
Our current records, I guess, will just be. I'm gonna shrink down here. They'll just be above my head. Mine will be right here in this area.
Mine be right
Kevin's
here.
will be somewhere in this vicinity.
Hopefully, our producer remembers to put them in this time.
Because you didn't do it last time.
We gotta stop paying him as much as we're paying him.
I know.
He's not
going
worth it.
from 11 raspberries to 7.
I even think that's much. I think we should give him 6.5.
All right, you're the one that's splitting that half, though.
Okay, that's more on my pay.
Fine. You can
I'm
have the half.
getting 14.5 raspberries now. Take that, producer.
Yeah,
And
bitch.
co-host. Dude's still getting 14.
I like raspberries too.
I actually
so
don't
tasty.
like raspberries.
You don't like raspberries?
I don't like the texture.
Oh, really? No.
And the first time I
I'm
ate
okay
one,
with
I
raspberries.
almost had like a panic attack. The texture was so bad.
Are you sure you're not like allergic to them?
No, like I started like freaking out because I didn't like how it felt in my mouth. Yeah. Yeah. But then again, I had one like that was like 4 years ago. I had one like within the last year, and it wasn't that bad, but still didn't taste great. Tasted bitter.
Okay. Whatever you say, man. So Thursday night game.
Thursday night, Jets Patriots.
So the Jets
At
Patriots.
Jets.
So this is actually we're recording this on Thursday. This is coming out on Friday. There's not going to be a preview video due to stuff going on. So
We're busy.
Yeah, there's stuff going on. So I mean, I'm gonna assume we both took the Jets for this game, and then you'll see it on Friday, and hopefully we were right.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we thumb up. Thomas just freezes it because the Patriots won, and we both look like assholes. But yeah, I'm sure that game went great.
Wait, real
Aaron
quick,
Rodgers-
when did we take the Jets?
right now.
You just decided for me?
Oh, you could take the Patriots. if you
No,
want.
I was gonna take the Jets, but like I was
just
like, what?
assume. I was
I-
like,
I
you're
thought
gonna
we-
take the Patriots on Thursday night?
I thought it was in that TikTok we did, but I'm like, no, that was Monday night. I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
we didn't even do one.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I'm like, when did we pick the Jets?
We could do that still. We got time for that.
Yeah, we should have time.
But yeah, I'm sure Aaron Rodgers threw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. And
I'm
Breece
thinking he
Hall
threw for
just
224, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, and Breece Hall had
ran
93 yards,
on
a
the
touch,
ground.
yeah,
Okay.
a touchdown,
Yep.
and 20 yards through the air. And then Garrett
3
Wilson,
catches or 4 catches.
3.
Okay.
And then Garrett Wilson had 55 yards on 7 catches, and then went out of the fourth quarter with an ankle injury, but he's going to be okay.
You saw all that?
Yeah, if that's
Wow.
right, the FBI is going to be knocking at my door. Vegas, help me out.
Everyone's going to the sportsbook right now to be like, oh my god, I gotta put that in right now.
All right, sorry, I cut you off.
No, you're good. I
Keep
don't
going.
actually remember what I was saying.
Breece Hall.
That's fine. Yeah, no, Breece Hall the GOAT for sure. No.
Yeah, what do you think he's gonna have?
He's gonna obviously have 200 on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 rushing touchdowns, and through the air, it's gonna be at least another 150 through the air. And
You sound like
2
me
scores.
from the last video.
Yeah, because I just need Breece Hall to go off.
Yeah, I'm fantasy.
Just need him to do well. That's all right. We're gonna move on to that game though. We're gonna go right to Sunday, right to the matchups, right to it. Chargers traveling to Pittsburgh to face the Steelers.
You see,
Now,
this is like a
talk to
good
me-
defense.
Talk to me about it.
This
Tell
is
me
a
everything you
good
need to know.
defense versus a good running back.
Right.
If the Steelers stop the run, I think it's
Which
no
they
question.
probably will.
Probably. But I think it's no question Steelers all the way. But if J.K. Dobbins could run the ball like he's been running the past 2 weeks, it's going to be a toss-up.
Right. Okay, so you see like the first 2 weeks, JK ran all over the Raiders and ran all over the Panthers. Back-to-back 100-yard rusher.
Yeah.
First time in a while.
Since 2016.
Chargers run game looks great.
Yep.
Herbert hasn't really had to do much.
Yeah.
And the defense just, has to stop bad offenses. So, but Steelers on the other hand, through 2 weeks, their defense looks crisp. It looks great.
Mm-hmm. The Steel Curtain might be back.
It might. Some are saying.
Some are saying.
It might be back.
Dude, the 85 Bears and the Steel Curtain might be back.
They might be back. They might be back. It looks good. The offense still has question marks. I still think Pickens is going to have a great game through the air because he was having some pretty nice catches over Pat Surtain, who is
He's one of the best corners in the
arguably
league.
let me get it.
Rewind.
Forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah.
He's arguably.
There's the word. I lost it there. Arguably CB1 in the league potentially.
He's up there. He's top 5.
Top 3.
And he ain't 3.
He's 2.
Or 1.
Or 1.
I'll give him 1.5.
You could for sure make the argument. I mean,
no, you can. 100%. 100%.
I wouldn't be upset at all.
Mhm.
Like he's definitely top 2.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't put him 1.
I'm just a sauce
he can
guy,
go up
even
there.
though a lot of people like to call him overrated. But it's kind of hard to overrate back-to-back first-team All-Pro in his first 2 years.
Yeah, I was about to say, when he's only been in the league 2 years.
And it's kind of hard to argue against it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be mad with the Pat Surtain argument either. He deserves it.
I'd listen to it.
Yeah. I think you're going to get a lot more Justin Herbert through the air. You're going to see a lot more Quentin Johnson from last week, even though I know we said in the last pod, don't take too much into that, even though he scored twice against the Panthers. It was the Panthers.
I could score twice against the Panthers.
Yeah, like, seriously, my grandmother could score twice against the Panthers.
Dude, your grandma's got wheels.
Bad. She does.
I've seen her during the Family Olympics, bro. She'd be running.
She run like that, man.
She run like that. For sure.
For sure. So we're going to see what happens. I'm excited because I didn't really think too much about the Chargers going into this year, but they look good through 2 weeks. Haven't seen Herbert throw the ball that much, so he's gonna test the Steelers secondary.
This is the first time he's probably gonna really need to throw.
Yeah,
because Steelers are one of the best run defense in the league. Mm-hmm. So
this is gonna be a good game. I like it, but it's a very close game. Over under is 35 points.
Jesus Christ,
that is a low over under. It's going to be a defensive nightmare, I think, unless Herbert could pick apart the Steelers' defense. It's a close one. I'm gonna take the Steelers 3-point favorites at home.
Okay. I'm
just going to take the Steelers at home because they are home. I'm going to say that the defense sells out to stop the run. Justin Fields does enough just to, put Chris Boswell in good positions throughout the game. TJ Watt has like 2 sacks. And that's it. We'll keep it simple with that.
You see, I was thinking Steelers, but I feel like we usually lose when me and you agree to start off the video.
Agree a lot.
I know we do. So I'm gonna go with the Chargers for the upset.
I'm not mad.
I think the Steelers defense has a bad game. Can't stop the run. J.K. probably not 100 yards, but at least 50 to 75 with like a touchdown or 2.
Yep.
And then
I'm not mad at it.
And then Herbert to throw 2 touchdowns.
Ooh. Wow. All right. So you think Herbert gets it done through the air against the Steelers?
I think so.
Okay.
I think he attacks the outside.
I'm cool with it.
Okay.
You got a score prediction?
21-14. Chargers.
Oh, by a score?
Yeah.
By a touchdown?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I still think Pickens is going to do what Pickens needs to do.
I'm going to say 21-20.
Oh.
Steelers.
A point. So a missed field goal.
Something
Dick of the
going
kicker
on.
better not miss. He's on my fantasy team. He's on one of them.
Oh, yeah. You could for sure start both kickers in this game. George Pickens, I would say, is a must start in this game.
Gotta.
Quentin Johnson, if you want to take the dart throw just because of the touchdowns last week, you can. Lad McConkey, you're going to probably see a lot more of him this week. We'll see if he gets in the end zone. They're going to run the football heavy.
Good old lad.
You might see a little bit more of Gus Edwards if they're stopping J.K. Dobbins early.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't really seen
But chances
too
are,
much
if they're
of Gus.
stopping J.K., they're going to stop Dobbins.
The Gus bus. Yeah.
Wait.
What'd you say?
They're going to stop Gus.
Right. You said
I said if they're stopping J.K., they're going to stop Dobbins. That's the same guy. If they stop J.K., they're going to stop Edwards.
Good one.
No one knew. No one can tell.
And also, it's crazy. Both these teams are 2-0.
Yeah.
They're both undefeated. So someone's
No one expected these two teams to start 2-0. Maybe the Steelers, but definitely not the Chargers.
No, I didn't because I took the Falcons and the Raiders week 1.
Mm-hmm.
And they both said nay.
Nay.
They both said nay. But we did both. We picked them both in last week, so it worked out. Yeah. And then if you want to take the shot with Justin Fields, his quarterbacks are not playing great this year.
Dude,
so far.
Terrible.
It's kind of rough.
It's
There's injuries
for fantasy wise, it's
QBs
so
aren't
sad.
playing that great. You want to start Justin Fields. This is probably the defense to do it up against. Okay, so I got Steelers. You got Chargers.
Yep.
All right, moving on.
Make sure we write that down. Wow, my ringer is
All
on.
right. Houston Texans traveling to Minnesota to play the Vikings. Another game. Both teams undefeated.
You see, this should be a very easy one, but with how the Vikings been playing,
But now
it's not so easy.
You apologized to the Vikings
I
and
did.
the Vikings defense
And I hate
last
the
week.
Vikings so
But
much
you were
because of
so
Joe.
confident in the Niners to pick them apart last week that the Vikings won the football game, and convincingly.
Yeah, they did.
Granted, Niners were without McCaffrey. Jordan Mason still played fine.
Mm-hmm.
Debo got hurt at the end of the game, still played fine all game. George Kittle looked great. Brandon Ayuk's kind of been a little bit of a mystery the last 2 weeks, you know? But the Vikings defense, I told you they were for real, man. You didn't want to listen to me. Houston, though. Houston came out Sunday night, was able to beat the Bears and rookie Caleb Williams because the Bears defense is for show back, definitely.
They bet.
But it's the Texans offense. Everyone's healthy except for Joe Mixon, who has a real chance of not playing in this game.
Mm-hmm.
He did not practice today, as of Thursday. So we shall see what happens with that.
They're probably going to sit him to let his ankle heal. So he doesn't have further issues down the road this season because they do need him.
It's not a long-term injury.
Oh,
at
no.
all.
No.
It would be this game.
It's like, what is it, like a sprained ankle, right? It's like a
just
light sprain.
Swollen ankle. He just kind of rolled it up.
Yes, he probably sprained it a little bit. He'll be fine after a week because the last thing they want to do is play him this week and get even more injured because they need him in the run game going forward in this season.
For sure.
Who you taking?
Yeah, this is gonna be.
I already wrote down who I'm taking. So
this is gonna be a good one because the Vikings-Niners one was good, right?
Yeah.
Game in Minnesota on the road. It was pretty good for both teams. Even though the Niners started slow and had to come alive a little bit in the second half in the fourth quarter there. This is. I mean, I'm gonna take Houston on the road. It's a higher over under for it's 46.5 right now. I'm seeing right now. Houston's slight favorites on the road. I'm actually just gonna go off of DraftKings because they got everything. I should just.
Do you have a
looking
score
at that
prediction?
right in front of me? I mean, Sam Darnold looks competent. He looks good. He's getting the ball to Jefferson. Jefferson's coming off of injury, but he's playing this week.
okay.
Jordan Addison looks to be on track to be back this week.
Oh.
So he'll have another weapon there.
Talk about Addison real quick. Completely off topic about like football, like him playing the game and everything. I saw a photo of him last night. I didn't know he looked like that. He's a lot skinnier than I thought. I thought he had like a wider head. His head's very like it's like skinny.
Thought he had a fatter head?
Yeah. Like it was more wide, but no, it's not. It's skinny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I told you it had nothing to do with him playing. That was the first time I saw him without a helmet on last night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add to that?
He ain't gonna do shit though, even if he does play.
Fucking Houston by 50. Fuck him.
No, I think
You thought I was gonna apologize, man? The
I
Vikings
think
defense
CJ
ain't
Stroud
shit.
goes into Minnesota and
Dropped 7 touchdowns.
tells the Vikings fans to shut the fuck up. You guys are not good. And
Damn.
the final score is 23-14. Like that you.
So pretty much almost same score as last week.
Yeah, but I feel like he's gonna go in there and be like, yo, you guys can't run with like the top dogs.
Okay.
Because 49ers is a top dog, but like I feel like the Texans are a top dog. I'm fully on the Texans train this year. They're my Super Bowl winner favorites.
Do you have them going undefeated?
No.
No. You'll eventually have to pick against them at some point.
Oh no,
right?
probably eventually. I actually don't know
I
their
picked against them
schedule.
in week 1.
Yeah, I don't know their schedule, but dude, to go undefeated, especially in how the league is today,
There's just too many things going on.
we're never going to see.
You saw week 2 already.
Yeah.
Everybody got fucked
Dude,
up.
we're never going to see another undefeated season. For as long as me and you both live, we'll never see it. Honestly, I don't even think we're going to see another defeated season.
No, never.
I think every team is going to win at least one game.
I was saying that
every
the other
year.
day. Like, you'll never see that ever again.
Oh, that's where I heard it from. Because I remember I was like, yeah, I heard it from somewhere and like they made good points.
You heard it from your co-host.
I heard it from you.
Sits right on the other side of the desk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll never see that ever again either. But the Texans,
Watch the Panthers and Giants go 0-17 this year.
no, because Andy Dalton's playing this week. I'm gonna. We'll get to that game.
We know who he's taking.
Houston. I think we'll win this game 31-24.
Okay. High scoring
I
game.
expect it to be a little bit more high scoring.
55.
That will be the over for sure.
Yeah, it's
For
55.
sure, for sure.
For sure.
Look for CJ Stroud and all of his weapons through the air to look pretty good. You know, Nico looks like a beast Sunday night. He looked like the second coming of Andre Johnson, just running through people. You know, but Andre Johnson is a Hall of Famer, so we're just going to...
I mean, Nico Collins
Down the back
might
burner.
become a Hall of Famer.
This game,
Put him in the
now,
hall.
This game here, right? So I have a little thing with my fantasy team.
Mhm.
And I'll talk. to
You guys made a
about.
deal?
Ready? No. So look, I'll show you. So I lost AJ Brown due to injury. Okay, but my receivers are pretty good.
Who are
So
they?
Rashee Rice and Stephon Diggs are my starting receivers, right?
Okay.
But I was going to play Jameson Williams this week over Diggs because he's playing a weak Arizona secondary, and I expect that game to be a high-scoring affair. Diggs, little revenge game over Minnesota.
But he already...
I know he technically had one with the Bills
Yeah,
already,
like, it's not a revenge game every time you go back, you know?
but now it's his third team. Going back to Minnesota, where
Still,
he
though,
did play.
It's like Peyton Manning
Do you
going
think
back
he
to
gets
Indy.
fed a little bit more than usual? No?
No, because, dude, like, it's like...
That's the team
Peyton...
he was drafted for.
No, because it's like Peyton Manning going back to the Colts when he was in his 4th season with the Broncos and he already played the Colts for the last 3 years. It's not a revenge game at that point.
Maybe not a revenge game, but there's still... It's
a
always
homecoming.
going to have something.
It's a homecoming.
It's always going to be something.
No, yeah. No, it's a homecoming. It's not a
never
revenge
not
game.
gonna be
The first
anything.
game, 100% revenge game. Everything after
All
that...
right, it doesn't have to be a revenge game.
Well,
but
it's because every game after that, the fans like you. It's like when you first come back to your old stadium, you're welcomed with booze.
Right.
Everyone hates you. They want you to do bad. But then when you come back every other time, everyone's like, he was kind of good for us. I actually really do like him.
I just don't want to be an asshole and not playing him, and then he scores, and then
He just goes off.
NFL Instagram is posting
Welcome back,
welcome back
Diggs.
Diggs, look at him scoring in Minnesota,
It's still
where
his house.
where he did years ago, you know.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's got 2 touchdowns, and I'm like,
Dude, he's been out of Minnesota for a minute. What was it, 2018 first year on the Bills?
No, 2020.
It was 2020?
Yeah, COVID year.
I thought it was way earlier. Still, that was 4 years ago.
I mean, he was drafted in 15, I think. So he was
Oh,
there
yeah,
for
yeah,
about
yeah.
4 or 5 years for the Vikings, and then went to the Bills for 4 years.
What year was that catch? 17?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 17 or 18. It was January of 18.
I remember that was the only time
ago.
my dad... Usually my dad would text me like, "Oh, did you see that highlight?" He ran upstairs to my room and goes, "You got to come down and see this."
It's insane.
Yeah, he's like one of the greatest catches I've ever seen. All right, and we're back. Sorry for that little minor technical difficulties. John, what game did we leave off at? We did the...
T. Higgins returning to practice. Let's go.
Cool.
Need that.
So we talked about the Chargers game. We talked about the Texans game. What other game did we talk about?
Hold on.
We talked about the Jets Patriots game
Damn it.
tonight.
Yeah, we were
I
what
think
were we on?
I think we were on Steelers.
Oh, we were on Vikings Texans, but we didn't.
Yeah,
make
that's what I meant.
picks yet.
I'm picking Texans since we talked about it
All right,
a lot already.
I'm
I
picking
don't remember.
Texans 31-24.
Oh yeah, we talked about this.
Right.
No, we did make predictions. Because remember I said I think CJ Stroud's going to come into Minnesota and tell them to shut the fuck up. And it's going to be 23-14, something like that. All right.
Yeah, but I still think the Vikings defense is going to do great. JJ will be there. Jordan Addison hopefully will be back. So Kirk Cousins not there anymore.
Sam
Darnold
Darnold
will hopefully have an allotment of receivers to throw to. So yeah, but
Awesome.
the Texans defense is good, man.
Yeah.
So this should be
A good game to watch.
but I'm going to take the over there. 31-24 Texans.
Okay.
Texans are for real. All right, Eagles Saints.
Saints are starting the season 1-2. Whoa. Eagles are starting the season 1-2. Saints are going 3-0, baby.
Yeah, it looks to me that way. Oh my god.
Eagles suck. Derek Carr is currently QB2 in fantasy-wise. And the Eagles have a very weak secondary, so we are expecting Derek Carr to have a field day through the air.
At this point, I mean, you're gonna look at again, because I believe that the Eagles are gonna play, they're gonna put 6 safeties back there. They're gonna stop Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed from getting the ball.
Yeah, they put 6 safeties back there, but then guess what?
Alvin Kamara is just gonna have a day.
Whoever the Saints coach is now, I don't even know, is gonna be like, yo, guess what? Run some slants
To Alvin Kamara.
To Chris Olave, like. Slant guy, and then they're gonna play down, and then be like, all right, cool.
That's fine.
Run deep.
It won't be that high scoring then. They're just gonna run the timeout a lot.
I mean, it's gonna be, it's gonna be.
This is I think this is the highest over under. No,
dude,
wait.
It's gonna be 17-10.
This is the second highest over under of the week.
It's gonna be 17-10 Saints.
17-10 Saints.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. I'm calling it.
17-10. You think the Eagles only score 10 points?
Fuck yeah.
Nah.
I think Saquon has a terrible game.
I mean, then again,
AJ Brown isn't playing, and then Devontae Smith just does regular Devontae Smith.
I don't think Chris Olave's playing either.
Oh no.
But he didn't play.
Then in that case, it's gonna be 16-10.
He hasn't been playing.
It's gonna be 16-10 then.
Saints defense, overall ranked 7, ranked 3rd against the rush, 20th against the pass.
What? Those are pretty good rankings, if you ask me.
Key injuries. Yeah. Marshawn Lattimore returned to practice in limited fashion, so he should be back for this game.
Welcome back.
Which sucks for the Eagles, because AJ Brown is not there.
So I mean, Devonta Smith is going to get locked up.
Well, I don't know about locked up. I mean,
Fine. Instead of having 50 yards, he's going to have 20 yards.
What? No.
Fine, my bad. 27.
He'll have 50 yards. Instead of having 70 or 80 that he's already had.
You'll have 50 yards.
Ryan will have 50 yards.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? I hope, did that was recorded on the computer?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Woo! That could have been bad.
I'm not going to talk good about the Saints, even though I might pick them, unfortunately. Derek Carr is the deep threat. Has just no one's been able to stop it. Eagles do not have a good secondary. Saints are home. So Rashid Shaheed might have 2 60-yard touchdown passes to start the game.
I agree, Jonathan.
But I still think the Eagles are going to put up points as well. Again, with your blowout tactics that you like to pick, Eagles are still going to be able to move the ball.
I haven't picked a blowout all day. Thank you very much.
Oh, just today. Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait till we get to the Broncos Bucks game.
Okay. That's the next game.
47-0.
47-0.
Broncos.
Derek Carr right now is in the MVP conversation, which I just want to throw up thinking about it and saying it because it doesn't belong in the same sentence at all.
2016 Derek Carr is back. The Bears defense is back. The Steelers defense is back. And 2016 Derek Carr is back.
What the hell's going on?
With the Raiders, with Amari Cooper, Michael Crabtree. I don't remember who the running back was.
In 16?
Yeah.
Latavius Murray?
With Murray? Come on now. Put the black and gold.
I love it took 8 years for a resurgence from Derek Carr.
Hey, better late than never.
33 years old.
Better late than never.
I guess.
I was just about to ruin the whole video.
But, you know what? I'm not doing it. I'm taking Eagles in an upset. They're gonna come back down to earth. Vic Fangio is gonna get this defense ready to go, and Derek Carr is gonna look not good this weekend. Whoa. I hope that calibrates correctly after you unplugged it. He's getting in. It takes a second.
Is he kidding me? He's taking the Eagles? That's just because he's a Panthers fan. He's sad. I know he is. He doesn't want to, but he's going. He doesn't want to admit that the Saints are good, but he's going to have to after this week. Mark my words.
Just say good things to the camera.
Yeah, you didn't hear me? You didn't hear me? I told everyone to go subscribe to Boogie Bomb Boys if they wanted. I'm not going to.
But yeah, of course. Shout out to Boogeyman Boys.
Yeah.
Go shout out.
No, yeah, go subscribe there. But what I was gonna say is not correct right now.
Yeah. You want to set my back up, or you can just go like this?
No, I'm just gonna hold it. I'm just gonna hold it.
Just gonna hold it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Because I feel like I'm a singer. Because I'm working late.
Because I'm a singer.
Oh, you look so cute.
Because I am a singer.
It's actually wrapped around my finger. You fake Sabrina Carpenter fan.
singer. I got this. Yeah, give me the Eagles in an upset. Big Fangio's going to get that defense. He's going to get that defense right up play. You let me talk? You let me pick my upset here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Eagles. They're going to win 24-20 in New Orleans. Derek Carr's going to come back down to earth. Trash.
They're gonna take him back down to the bayou.
Back down to the bayou.
The bayou.
The bayou. Saquon, legacy game.
Saquon's legacy is that he gets hurt every fucking play. Dumb bitch.
Whoa.
No, he's a dumb bitch.
Now, that is a hurt Giants fan right there.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's not. Just Saquon.
So you're picking the Saints, obviously.
Yeah,
of course.
but like Saquon was like never that good. He was never that good.
Yeah,
He had one good year his rookie year. Okay, cool. A lot of people have one good year.
Mm-hmm.
And then he didn't have another good year. And then he just
That's
had
very true.
And then he just had a
very
good
true.
week 1. And then what did he do week 2? Nothing. He fucking sucked. He lost them that game because he dropped that ball. He let his team down.
I don't think it was.
That's a
necessarily
quote
him.
from Saquon Barkley. I let my team down.
I let my team down.
Yeah.
I could see him saying it because he's.
It
a
actually
very
is. I
good
swear to God, you
human.
go on ESPN
He's
or
a very
whatever.
good human. He takes accountability.
No,
for
he's
his
a piece of
actions.
shit.
Oh,
He's a piece of shit who played for a New York team then went to a Philly team.
Mm-hmm.
You're a piece of shit as a human being. I don't give a fuck about sports wise. As a human wise, you're a piece of shit.
well, yep. Thank you, Kevin, for tarnishing any relationship we would have with Saquon potentially coming on this podcast.
No, if
Talk
he,
about anything.
I'm telling you right now, if he comes on the, if he ever even thought about coming on this podcast,
What are you
I
gonna- what are you
spit
gonna
in
do?
his face.
You'd spit in his face.
Spit in, probably not his face because that's a felony. I spit on his shoe.
You spit on his shoe.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little far, don't you think?
No, bro.
Just enough. It's good enough.
I
For
mean,
what he
I'd
did,
probably
the
ask.
emotional damage.
I'd
he
probably
did
ask
you.
for his autograph too, but I would definitely be wearing my Saquon Barkley jersey. But
yeah.
but I don't like him. I don't like his face. I don't like his play style. I don't even like his morals. I think they're fake. Cause what person with a common sense, any form of common sense up here, would go from New York to Philly? Why? Doesn't make sense. And it's not even like we traded him. If we traded him, that'd be different. I wouldn't blame him. But he chose to go there. He had an option. He went into free agency and took calls or tours or whatever, talked to many different teams, and he chose the Eagles? The Eagles, that's what you get. That's why you're 1-1 right now. That's why you're about to be 1-2. All right, Saquon? I hope you hear me loud and clear.
Happy you finally got that off your chest.
Yeah.
It's
been-
say it with your chest. You
It's
gotta
been
get it
it's
off
been
of it.
dwelling. I feel like every podcast now I'm having a Giants rant because I had one last. What was my one in the
I feel
last
like we
video?
just get
Was that-
stuck
oh,
in these,
last one was the Giants.
Listen, man, when you're fans of a team that is just so bad, you gotta do what you can to support them. You know, take a deep breath.
No, I'm not gonna lie. That actually it literally felt like a weight. I feel lighter.
But hey, listen, it could be worse. You could be the Panthers. All right,
Yeah.
now we're gonna move on,
Wait, real quick though, you want to know a funny thing? I started it out as like a bit, and then
and then just took over.
it kind of
Dude.
like train wrecked and just like started spiraling,
Mhm.
and that became real.
I did that last video, and I needed to like take a sec. I was like, I don't know if you noticed, I was like quiet for a little bit because I ranted too hard after starting it off with just a bit.
It's like I didn't even expect to rant like that, and it just kind of started flowing. Oh my.
So Saints Eagles.
Saints.
Okay, here we go. Buccaneers Broncos.
I feel like this is a very easy one.
Yeah,
Bucks.
this is for sure Broncos. What?
What?
No, give me the Bucks. Even though Vita Vea and Antoine Whitfield Jr. are going to be playing in this game, Baker looks like
Baker's
the MVP.
also in the MVP conversation
Baker
with
Mayfield,
Derek Carr.
looks
It's
like
really
the
that
MVP right now. He is.
Isn't he QB1 in fantasy?
I think he is.
Yeah, like, how crazy that in 2024 the top 2 QBs in fantasy are Baker Mayfield and Derek Carr. Never thought I'd be saying those words.
You shouldn't be saying those words. It doesn't even make
I'm
sense.
happy that I am though, because I love Baker and I love
Mayfield
Derek.
is the quarterback one. Baker Mayfield has almost 500 passing yards and
Baker.
5 touchdowns through 2 weeks.
Dude, I want Baker on my podcast. I'll praise
I
Baker.
will. This is a pro Baker podcast.
I
Baker
love
Mayfield.
Baker.
If you ever want to come on here, man, and talk shop, happy to
Like,
do
dude,
it.
what happened to him in Cleveland isn't his fault. They made him play injured.
Mm-hmm.
They made him play injured. And he still did. For someone who was injured, he did not do that bad. But everyone's like, no, he's done. He's done. He's going to be a backup, blah, blah, blah. And then he went to the Panthers, and obviously, bro, it's the Panthers. Everyone's going to do
we
bad
did you
there.
dirty. I'm so sorry, Baker.
And then he went to the Rams for 2 games and did amazing.
And then got a second chance in Tampa Bay.
Yes, sir. Who needs Tom Brady when you got Baker Mayfield?
Baker, come on the pod.
Honestly, if we have any chance of getting an NFL player on the pod, it'd be him.
It'd be Baker, for sure. I see him doing everyone's podcast.
That's
People
what
I've
I'm
never
saying,
heard of,
bro.
you know?
Like, he doesn't say no.
Yeah, Baker, come on the spot, all right?
I mean, maybe we could get Tyler Davis.
Shouting you out, baby. Oh, we could totally get
High
Tyler
school
Davis.
alum, come on.
Dude, he would do it, too.
I know.
We should reach out and get him on the pod. When was the
You
last
know,
time you talked? I haven't talked to him
I haven't-
since, like, 2018, 2017.
Yeah, around then. Last time I saw
great.
him. That was
Okay,
the last
cool.
time I saw him. And then my mom saw him in 2020. And then, but she's still friends with his mom on Facebook, I think.
So tell your mom to reach out.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, this guy from our high school who graduated a few years before us is in the NFL now on the Packers.
Yes. Hurt, unfortunately.
Yes. He
But,
tore his ACL last year, and now he's hurt with a shoulder injury.
Yeah, he's had a rough time trying to find the field the last couple of years, man.
I remember I was watching the Packers game one time because my roommate was a Packers fan my junior year of college, and he had Aaron Rodgers just threw him like a little 5 or 10 yard out route, and he took it for 30 yards and got tackled on the 10. And I thought I was about to watch his first touchdown. I was screaming.
Dude, when he got drafted to the Jaguars, everyone was freaking the hell out.
Yeah, I
all
know.
went crazy.
I know. I have his jersey from the Jaguars.
Do you really? Dude, that's
I
awesome.
found it on online somewhere.
I was like,
I
where
bought
did
it.
you find that?
I don't know. I just found it on some janky website, but they actually sent me 2. One authentic one with the stitching,
Yeah.
and then one that's just printed on.
Dude, can I have one?
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
hang it up. If he comes on the pod, we should get him on the pod, and I'm gonna hang it up in the studio.
My mom sent the photo to his mom, and she showed it to him, and he goes, "I think he's the first one to buy my jersey."
That's awesome.
Right?
That's incredible.
That's insane.
Dude, now I want to go ahead and find a jersey now. I
Dude.
want to go buy it. I'll buy the Packers version now. All right, there's not too much to talk about. Baker is going to pick apart the Broncos defense. The Broncos came with the football on
I forgot we were
offense.
talking about.
Yeah, I know, we got distracted.
The Bucks game.
Start Mike Evans, start Chris Godwin, start Rashid Wright. If Rashad White doesn't play, Bucky Irving is a great
Look
play.
who's messing up names now.
Yeah, but at least I correct myself. That's what I thought, bitch. That's what I thought. Give me this ferocious Buccaneers defense at home to start 3-0 against a rookie quarterback. Not really thinking too hard about it. Give me the Bucks.
Yeah, what he said, Bucks.
Word.
Bo Nix, I know. I do think Bo Nix is gonna have a great career. Just not in his
not
rookie
this
season.
year.
Yeah, no.
They don't have enough run.
Hey, Peyton Manning started off terrible.
Still holds the interception.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But hey, he went 3-13 to 13-3. Just saying.
He did. Peyton is also one of the greatest football players.
Yeah, I'm not saying Bo Nix is the next Peyton Manning, even though he is on the
Kind of
Broncos.
like what you were iterating for a sec there.
Hey, maybe he'll do reverse Peyton Manning career. He'll get drafted by the Broncos, do bad, and get carried a little bit, and
Do a
then
Super Bowl win.
and then start maybe not Super Bowl win, but then start doing better and better, and then go in free agency and go to the Colts
Okay.
and just have a electric career, and then his final year is really bad. He sets a record for interceptions.
In his final year.
Yeah,
Oh.
because Peyton set the record in his rookie year. So if we go in reverse, it'd be his final year.
Right. That's a bad way to end it.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you'll still be in the Hall of Fame
Oh. Okay. Cool.
if he does a reverse Peyton Manning.
Technically, yeah, he still would be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
it'd be a really weird roller coaster of emotions going the opposite direction, but I'm okay with it.
I'm calling it now. Bo Nix,
calling
I'm
it
looking
now.
out for you, buddy.
All right, moving on. Packers traveling to Nashville, Tennessee to play the Tennessee Titans. Titans are favored at home,
This is a hard game to
but
choose.
they have not officially put Jordan Love in the starting lineup. He is practicing.
Really?
Yeah, he's going to most likely
They said
play
he was
this
going to be
game.
out like 4 to 6 or 3 to 6.
But man, you ain't paying attention. He was going to play last week. But
What?
Yeah, he was going to play last week, and then they were like, we're going to give you another week. He's practicing
Yo.
right now, so
If Jordan Love plays, I'm picking the Packers.
books are not saying he's going to play, but I think he will play this week against the Titans. They're going to run the football like usual. Even though the Titans have been doing decently well to stop the run the last 2 weeks. I mean, the Jets kind of picked them apart a little bit. They have a great secondary. But Jerry Sneed is going to be on whatever the Packers' number one is, either Dobbs, Watson, or Reed. But if Jordan Love is back, I expect the Packers to come in here and beat the Titans.
Yeah.
Even though the Titans have a good defense, if Jordan Love is in the starting lineup, I like Jordan Love to get his first win of the season, week 3 against the Titans at home. But that does not. It's going to be a close one.
Yeah.
Like 2017 Packers.
Okay.
In Nashville, and it sucks that the Titans are going to be starting off 0-3. And I do believe that Tony Pollard on the flip side is going to run like hell, like 100 yards on the ground over this Packers defense, who is ranked 32 against the run. So I believe that Will Levis will get some things figured out on that side. He'll play a little bit more crisper football. It's going to come down to a field goal. But I just lean Packers. If Jordan Love plays, Jordan Love doesn't play, give me the Titans at home.
Okay.
All right.
So if Jordan Love plays, I'm taking the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's not playing, honestly, I might still pick the Packers because this is a revenge game for Malik Willis. His first time back in Tennessee.
Yep.
And I know they asked him today, like, oh, do you think, like, they let you down? They asked him something about Tennessee, and he's like, at the end of the day, last time I checked, I still got paid for my time there. I don't think, blah, blah, blah.
And coming off his first career win.
Yeah. Like,
he first win as a Packer.
Like, he from what I've seen in interviews, he doesn't seem to have any bad blood against the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he kind of understood, like, it's a business. They paid me. I didn't do well. I'm out. But I think deep down, like, if he's the starting quarterback for this game, he's going into that game as, fuck y'all. Like, this is what y'all missing out on.
Mm-hmm.
And he's either going to have an insane game or he's going to have a terrible game.
Dude, scriptwriters are going crazy this season already.
I know. But
Malik Willis revenge game at week 3.
Dude,
Wasn't expecting that.
I'm honestly, either way, I'm taking the Packers. Because I think if Jordan Love plays, Packers are going to be back to the normal Packer way, and they're going to play great under a great quarterback. But if he doesn't play, I still think Malik Willis is going to get the job done. Like John said, coming off a win and having a revenge game against the team that drafted him, that he didn't really get like much time there.
Mm-hmm.
He was only there for what, 2 years? Is this his third year? This is his fourth.
He was drafted in 22.
So this is
his third year.
Third year. Okay, so yeah, he didn't really have too much time there. And with the way Will Levis is playing, I think this is going to be his time to show, but like, yeah, you chose that guy over me.
Scriptwriter's going crazy.
I know.
Man.
So I'm taking Packers in this one.
You're going to take the Packers? I'm going to stick with my saying. Like, Jordan Love plays, give me the Packs.
Mm.
Jordan Love doesn't play, I'm going to lean Titans.
See, but I feel like you have to choose them for record-wise.
Titans.
Okay.
I'm going with Titans at home.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that their defense is like this is good. This is really good defenses going up against each other. So I think it's going to come strictly down to quarterback play because I think that the defenses are going to both do their job. Both running backs I feel like are going to do their job. Like I think Josh Jacobs and Tony Pollard in this game are going to do great. It's can Will Levis get his ball to Calvin Ridley against Jair Alexander?
I don't think so. And
can Malik Willis get his balls to Romeo, Reed, Watson against L'Jarius Sneed?
Well,
We'll
Sneed can't cover all three of those guys, so I think he's going to get
You've never seen him play defense before?
I have, actually.
He's covered the whole team.
I
all four receivers.
I've watched Chiefs games.
And he was dominant.
Yeah, but he wasn't covering three guys at once.
You weren't watching the
his
same
name
games I
isn't
was.
Darrell Revis, bro.
You weren't watching the same guys I was.
He isn't on an island. There's no Sneed Island.
Give me the Titans at home.
I mean, there's a
Against
Ville.
the
There's a Sneedville.
Sneedville?
Yeah, from the Lorax.
Does Willie Sneed live there too?
Probably.
Probably.
So does the Lorax.
Yeah.
He's the protector of the trees.
He's a protector. I just love that you're just such a big Lorax guy.
Dude, I just watched that movie like 2 weeks ago.
All right, I'll let you take this one. Browns, Giants. New York traveling to Cleveland.
I want to choose the Browns.
Browns get the win in Jacksonville. You took the Browns
I
last
know.
week, and I took the Jags, and I really feel like an asshole for not taking the Browns.
I want to take the Browns again, but I think this is one of the 2 or 3 games that the Giants win.
Okay.
I think we go into Cleveland and we upset them. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just feel like I feel like every year Daniel Jones and really the whole team just has that one game where like they just work. Like they know how to play football. And I think this is that one game. I think we go into Cleveland, Daniel Jones puts up some decent numbers, like 200 yards, two TDs and a pick. Neighbors has at least 75 with a touchdown. And then Singletary puts up like 50 on the ground, 30 through the air.
Okay.
And then obviously our front seven's going to be our front seven. They're a pretty good front seven, so I think they hold the Browns offense to only 14 points.
Wow.
And we win that game 17-14 on a game-winning field goal.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah. My math is right.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, because I said I got messed up because I said Daniel Jones throws 2 TDs and then Neighbors catches one.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's still only 2 TDs that I mentioned.
Okay. Now, the Browns' offense looked much better last week than they did in week 1.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I want to take the upset with you, I'm not going to think too hard about it. I'm just going to believe that the Browns' defense could just hold it.
You gonna go safe answer?
Giants' offense to nothing. I think Myles Garrett's going to get after that not that great goal line.
I mean, let's be honest. That's probably what's gonna happen. I'm really
No, I
banking.
respect your decision.
Yeah. So.
But I'm also going to go like close game. I'm going to say 18-15 Browns. But I think that this game, like specifically, the defense just takes over. No, I'm not going to say the Browns offense.
This thing just like shocked me.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm afraid to touch it now.
Well, I was touching the metal thing.
Yeah, I'm going to say the Browns at home.
Okay.
No, I'm going to change it. I'm going to say 21-15, but the Giants are just going to barely cover the spread. So I'm going to say the Giants are going to cover.
I thought you were changing your prediction.
No,
I thought you were taking the Giants.
21-15 Browns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to think that hard about it. Chicago Bears traveling to Indianapolis to play the Colts. This is going to be a fun game, in my opinion. Okay?
Yeah.
We have rookie Caleb Williams coming off of a loss in Houston after playing a very putrid game, throwing a lot of interceptions, not bad. Colts went to Green Bay and lost to Malik Willis after Anthony Richardson also turned the football over a lot, right? Both are technically rookies in their own right because Anthony Richardson only played a couple games the year prior. And the Colts also lost to Forrest Buckner to injury reserve.
But they still have Latu
On the edge. But the pass rush up the middle
That's all
now,
they
I
need.
believe, is going to relieve a lot of pressure for the O-line to give Caleb enough time to throw. I think this is going to be a battle. All right? I'm still going to go Colts because I'm a big Anthony Richards believer and fan, and I want him to do well against even though the Bears defense has been really good. I think that Shane Steichen's going to come out. He's been in the lab all week. He's going to come out this weekend, and they're going to figure it out from last week. You know, they're going to get Jonathan Taylor going early. Got to get the ball to Michael Pittman, even though they're going up against Jalen Johnson, which just absolutely sucks because the Bears defense looks really good through 2 weeks. But I like the Colts at home. But I do expect Caleb Williams to play some pretty good football this weekend and keep it close. All right.
So as much as my fantasy team wants me to take the Colts because I do have Anthony Richardson, which I'm not starting this week.
Mm-hmm. Probably a good idea.
Because I did pick up Derek Carr, but I do have Michael Pittman.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
So I want him to do well. But I'm going with the Bears because, like you said, without DeForest Buckner, I think that relieves the O-line. And we see the first half, Caleb Williams, that we saw last week, for the whole game. because last week Caleb started the game like 6 for 6. He was calm. He was composed. He read the field. He threw to the open guy. He was great at avoiding sacks.
Mm-hmm.
I think without Buckner, his nerves get calmed, and he just plays a nice normal game of football like he's been his whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And he has, I guess, his breakout game.
This game.
Yes.
The breakout game already.
I don't want to say already, but I get like this is like the first time where we're gonna be like, okay, so this is what this guy can do.
Okay.
So I'm taking
the
the Bears, and also the Bears defense is very good.
The Bears.
So I do not think that Anthony Richardson and Michael Pittman are going to have a very good game. I think they're going to hold them.
You know, the books don't say it either. The on paper don't look that great after 2 weeks, but I just hope to God that they do. Strictly also for fantasy, but I need them to do.
Fantasy is a very big
fantasy
holder on our decision maker.
Makes big decisions on all my takes. I will say.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Okay, Panthers 4:00 game going to Las Vegas.
Talk to me, John. Talk to me, John.
Vegas -5 over under is 39.5. Carolina +200 on the money line.
Mm-hmm.
We all saw the news that happened this week with Bryce Young getting benched. All right.
The Red Rocket.
But the Red Rocket, the Red Rifle,
he's
the
back.
Ginger Man himself.
He's back.
Andy Dalton is starting this week. Okay. And the Raiders are coming off of a big win in Baltimore. Huge win. Huge 10-point fourth quarter
And the Panthers
comeback.
are coming off of a huge loss.
Two huge losses.
Whatever you play.
Great. It's not great. I'm going to keep it nice and short and sweet. Panthers are going to win this football game, and Andy Dalton is going to bring back some life here in week 3 for the NFL, Carolina fans.
Brother, you're delusional.
Andy Dalton can actually complete passes to Deontay Johnson, Adam Thielen, Xavier Legette, Chuba, run the football well that we saw J.K. Dobbins do against his not great Raiders defense 2 weeks ago, and then Derrick Henry last week. I expect the Panthers to actually have somewhat of an offensive scheme this week, and Dave Canales has a quarterback that can actually throw on target.
That's a lot of hope.
Give me the Panthers on the road against the Raiders.
By how much? What's the score? See, this is what he has to think about the most, not the fact that he picked the Panthers to win.
19-17.
Oh, okay, so a close game.
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying blowout here. I'm not fucking that.
Yeah, well, that's like a really close game.
That's delusional. No, Panthers are up, and then Gardner Minshew is scrambling on 4th and long to get in the field goal range. He doesn't get it.
Okay. I'm gonna keep this even shorter and sweeter.
Yeah, go ahead, give it to me.
Raiders to win this game by 14. At the end of the day, it's the Panthers.
Sure.
The Carolina Panthers. Yes, I know you have Andy Dalton. Yeah, Andy Dalton playing.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, he's going to do better than Bryce Young ever did. But I don't think he's going to do enough to get you guys over the hump and give you a win.
It's all right. Make the boring
at least not right now.
Make the boring generic pick like the rest of you boring football people out there.
Hey, I picked the Giants to beat the Browns. Well, we're both going with our teams this week.
At least I said that the Giants were going to keep it somewhat close within a touchdown against a better defense.
It's the Panthers. Keep pounding.
Browns are going to win that game by 38.
I hope they do.
I hope they do too. I hope Daniel Jones just dies in the football field.
So do I.
See, I was going to say not leave that in, but then you said it too. So.
Well, I wanted to say something that can't be left in, but I know producer is going to leave it in.
Yep. So it's okay.
So I'll tell you after we're done.
Andy Dalton going to win the football game.
No, he's not.
For the love of God. I just need some hope. Get a win. At least against the Raiders, please. They're not good. But start Deontay Johnson this week in football. Look for him. Oh, God. Look for him to have a lot of, in fantasy, look for him to have a lot of targets this week. 8 to 10, at least. Him and Xavier Legette, for sure. Yeah. Big boy going to get loose. I might even call for his first touchdown.
He's not that big.
Xavier Legette?
Oh, never mind. I thought you.
I was going to say, he's a big boy.
I thought you meant Johnson.
Cornbread
I
fed.
thought you meant Johnson. Cornbread fed.
He is a big Southern boy.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
What?
Nothing.
You thought I was trying to be like racist.
It sounded like it.
He's from the South, man.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
cornbread Fred.
I know.
No, do you know?
No, I do, because I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Okay. You sure? You good?
Yes. I really
For the rookies first.
thought you like were just like being racist on camera, and I was like, dude.
So insensitive.
Yeah, I'm like, since when did this become like a supremacy podcast?
Hey, you were being insensitive to the Asian community by pronouncing Youngwei Koon's
It's
name
spelled
wrong.
Yono.
Whoa! God damn, man.
It's spelled Youngho.
We know you like going with the young hoes, but all right, you just gotta relax. All right, just you need to stop, Kevin. Jesus Christ, bringing this on the damn sports podcast.
Hey, my girlfriend is only a month younger than me, and how dare you call her a hoe on her birthday? She is not. She is a lovely young lady.
Yes, she is, and she should be on the pod.
She should be.
We'll invite her next time.
She's gonna get camera shy. I know she is. We got to film on a weekend though.
All right, we'll figure it out.
She's here next weekend if you want to film on Saturday or Saturday night.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
And
I'll see what Emma's doing.
tell Emma to call off work for one day. We'll film. Oh, maybe Sunday. That might be better.
Miami Dolphins traveling to Seattle. That's a tough place to play.
Mhm.
All right.
I'm picking Seattle.
Also going to keep this short. I'm going to go with Seattle.
Yeah.
Seattle's
Tua's
got a great
out.
secondary.
Waddle sucks. Hill has no one to throw him the ball. It's either going to be Skylar Thompson or it's going to be
It's Skylar Thompson.
Who did they just sign? Huntley.
Yeah, but Skylar Thompson
Like-
is starting the football game.
Yeah.
We'll see what
No.
happens.
No one's there to throw to Tyreek Hill. Waddle can't play football, and Tua, even though he wasn't that good, is dead. So, Seahawks.
I like the Seahawks at home. They have a good secondary. Seattle looked great. I mean, they looked okay against the Patriots in Foxborough. They were able to sneak out a win in overtime with a game-winning field goal. JSN and DK Metcalf had a ridiculous amount of targets through the air. Kenneth Walker should be back this week, so you don't
Yeah, he
worry
is.
about Zach Charbonnet against Miami. And
Yeah,
on the
stop
Miami
talking-
side,
Bad on my boy Zach's name.
oh, I am. He's not a good
No.
running back.
I
It's
clearly haven't seen him in my Madden
It's
franchise.
actually putrid.
He was
watching him
insane.
Run the football. Can catch the football great. Can't run it.
All right,
Not a good running
be like
back,
Kamara.
which is his main job.
you're not saying that about Kamara.
Kamara can run the football.
He's never hit 1,000 yards.
But I'm pretty sure his rookie year he did.
Nope.
You want fact check?
Yeah,
that?
I do, because he's got. I'm pretty sure he's gotten 1,000 receiving yards, never rushing. Zach Charbonnet could be the next Alvin Kamara.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. 932.
Yeah.
This is closest. But he's a good receiving back. But
Has he
still
got
runs
1,000
football.
receiving?
I'm not seeing that. Hold on. I have to go into this. Hold on.
Because I think he might have done it there.
What the hell?
Okay, what the Sigma?
He's currently projected 1,700 yards on the ground right now
That's
for
insane.
this year.
Could you imagine never hitting 1,000 yards and then hitting
He
1,700?
might do it. He might do it. What is going on? Yeah, rushing. Oh, he really never has. Closest he came to receiving was his rookie year.
What was it?
826.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in the last 10 years, McCaffrey, I think actually is the only running back to put over 1,000 through the air.
He's done it
It's a tough
with
thing
putting
to do.
1,000 over on the ground too. Same season.
Who? Oh,
McCaffrey.
Yeah, he was the third running back ever to do 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had 1,000 last year.
So wait till I get drafted. I'll be the fourth.
Okay, we're gonna just go.
Teams.
We're gonna leave delusional.
I'm a
land
free
here.
agent. I'm a free agent.
A lot of these games, I feel like we picked up the chalk. I'm not expecting as many upsets as we saw last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Miami can't really throw the football. Okay, we're back.
I
Because the camera died, but we're here now again.
Yeah, we are.
We're good. I think we left off with the Dolphins Seahawks. We both picked the Seahawks there. Just like for the Dolphins side, Devon Achane had a gazillion touched the football a gazillion times on Thursday night, despite Tua going down. He's going to probably run the football very well and get targeted very heavily out of the backfield, even with Raheem Mostert
I can't
there.
see him not.
Yeah, even with Raheem Mostert being there, he is a safety blanket for Skylar Thompson out of the backfield. Okay, so I expect him to have a big game like usual, despite the matchup and despite quarterback play. Okay, moving on.
Okay.
Ravens, Cowboys. Up to me. Definitely one of the games of the weekend, for sure. Both coming off devastating losses.
I'm expecting
At home.
an upset.
Well, Baltimore's favored at home. I mean, on the road in Dallas.
I'm
So
expecting.
you're expecting Dallas to beat Baltimore?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Baltimore starts the year 0-3, but I do think there's going to be a little comeback and they're going to win the division. But that's besides the point. That's a different video. I think Dak and CD are going to have a game.
Really?
Yes, and I think their defense is somehow going to stop the run. Minus Lamar Jackson, because you can't really stop Lamar Jackson running wise.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously he's not going to put up 4 rushing touchdowns. So I think the Cowboys, they just put all their pieces together. Their offense finally starts looking like the Dallas Cowboys, who are good in the regular season, but trash once December hits. And the Ravens, I feel like they still have some growing pains that they need to figure out before they start winning and actually being a very good football team in this league. So give me the Cowboys. It's going to be close, though. I'm going to say like 21-17.
Okay. I don't know what to make of this game. Both these defenses were supposed to be good coming into the year, and both of them have allowed a lot of points already to start the year. And the over-under is shockingly high. It's at 48.5. Yeah, I was not expecting it to be that high. But now that I'm like thinking about it, because I was going to go with a score of 27-24 in the Ravens' direction.
Okay.
All right. I believe that the Ravens are going to go on the road and they're going to fix stuff, and it's comes down to coaching. Because both defense haven't really been able to stop much. So I believe both these offenses, I kind of understand why the over-under would be so high, because both offenses have the ability to put up a lot of points. I think Lamar's just going to do him. He's going to be able to find Zay Flowers, my bad. Zay Flowers. I think Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely are going to both get heavily targeted in this game. They're going to run the football well. Same on the Cowboys side. I think I could agree with CeeDee Lamb having a pretty good game. You know, Dak is a very good quarterback. Both these quarterbacks are very good. Dak got dropped in our Dynasty League the other day.
Dropped? Not even traded. Dropped.
For Derek Carr. He got dropped by Derek Carr. Now, maybe I can see
older
that.
Quarterback.
I know, for an older quarterback, right. And Dak just signed another big contract.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
I immediately dropped 50 fab on him, which is crazy.
Dude, you have to.
Somebody else, only one other person put a bid in for $1.
Dude, Dak could have won MVP last year over Lamar Jackson. If you look at the stats, his stats were better than Lamar Jackson, or tied, except for rushing, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
He had more passing yards.
He
He had more touchdowns, less interceptions.
He played well down the stretch.
I know.
This is going to be a good game. I love this Week 3 matchup. Ravens.
Honestly, this might be game of the week.
This is so tough.
But
we have such a good late window this weekend. Thank God. Because last late window was awful.
you know, I'm still expecting the Cowboys to come out on top.
All right,
this is going to be probably the best game.
27-14 Ravens. I think Lamar's going to do just enough, and I think Justin Tucker, who you're so big on, you took very early every year in our fantasy
Justin
draft.
Tucker's washed.
He has not been good the last 2 weeks, and I think which is crazy. That should not be coming out of my mouth.
Dude, I don't think he's ever missed 2 field goals in a single season. He's missed them back to back.
I think they're going to fix special teams. I think coaching-wise, Harbaugh's just going to have a slight edge over McCarthy.
You think so?
Give me the Ravens on the road. I can't see them starting 0-3. That would just be so devastating and just something that really shouldn't be happening. But then again, I feel like every year we always have that one team that's supposed to be good that starts off 0-3, and they were supposed to be like AFC favorites.
Yeah.
And to start 0-3, they might not even make the playoffs at that point. You know? No, give me the Ravens on the road in Dallas. I'm gonna take them. And you got the Cowboys, you said?
Yes.
All right.
21-17.
Another great late window game. We have the Lions traveling to Arizona to face the Cardinals.
This is actually, I take back what I just said. This is the game of the
Who
week.
just absolutely picked apart the Rams.
This is the game of the week.
Man, this is tough. Now, Detroit is a 3-point favorite on the road in Arizona, and I think that's just because of the defense. Because Arizona, both offenses can go toe to toe with each other. It's the defenses that are clearly the separator. Cardinals do not have a good secondary at all, so I expect Jameson Williams to be deep like Rashid Shaheed against the Eagles. I think Amon-Ra is going to be phenomenal. I think Sam Laporta, who everyone's been worrying about because everyone's been drafting him very highly, late second, early third round, number one tight end off the board. I think Sam Laporta is going to get.
I made the video.
Huh? Slap the hand.
I've been sitting like that for like 5 minutes.
I think Sam Laporta is going to get much more involved. It's going to be very heavy on the Lions side. Despite what the Cardinals did last week, I do expect this to be a shootout. And either team really could win this game. I am going to lean more on the Lions side because they have not looked that crisp the last 2 weeks. They went to overtime with the Rams in week 1 when they were fully healthy, despite losing Puka a little bit late in the game. Then last week against Tampa, they did not look that great, despite Jared Goff throwing for over 300 yards and Amon-Ra getting hurt. It did not they don't look like the Lions of last year.
No,
and Sam Laporta has been a ghost. Even though Jahmyr Gibbs and Monty have looked fine, the passing work has not been fine. I think that the Lions are going to click on all 3 phases, and they're going to be able to beat the Cardinals this week. But that does not take away from the phenomenal game that Kyler and Marvin Harrison Jr. had last week. I think that those two are also going to get it done on the offensive side for the Cardinals. I expect a lot of points in this game. This game's going to be a barn burner. The over-under set at 51.5 for a reason. We're going to have a big showdown in Arizona, but give me the Lions to win the game 31-28.
Okay. So I'm in agreement with you. I'm taking the Lions. And, again, I agree with you. I think it comes down to the defense. I think the Lions just have a better defense. Like you said, both offensive they're going to go head-to-head. They're going to score a bunch of points. I think they're going to score more points than what you think they're going to.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a final score of 35-34.
Okay.
But I do think that defense is going to be a big game. I don't want to say game changer.
35-34, damn.
Yeah, I don't.
A lot of points.
But I do think defense is going to play a big role in the outcome, even though it is a 1-point game in my decision or my prediction. I do think that the Cardinals are going to need score on they're going to have some easy drives that they should have scored on. And, they're going to get, probably down to, within the 5-yard line. They should have scored. There's going to be a few goal line stands because of the Lions' defense, mainly Aiden Hutchinson. I think he's just going to blow up Kyler and James Conner.
Okay.
So, give me the Lions 35-34.
Yeah, very well. Okay, so we're both taking the over.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like you have to. With these two offenses, bro, come on.
I hope we get a barn burn. I hope to God it's that score. I hope it's what we're thinking. It's somewhere in the 30s for both teams. A lot of fantasy implications. Everyone seems to be healthy going into this game, so expect a good one. Expect a good one. I'm excited. 49ers at Rams.
I feel like this is an easy one.
Okay, now Sean McVay is going to come out and he's going to try to
no Puka and no Cooper though.
Of trickery. He's going to have to work with what he's got.
Whatever their game plan was last week, heading in, thinking we'll do this against this team, this against this team.
Scrap it.
They tore it up, shredded it, threw it, sent it to Kansas City to be with the Chiefs because they don't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
They actually did.
Okay.
Sean McVay emailed me.
Oh, he told you?
Yeah. He also gave me season tickets to the Rams for next year.
Word.
Yeah, I just had to give him my credit card information and $2,500, and then he said he'll send me that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to see it? And I knew it was him by his email address. It was SeanMcVayReal@gmail.com.
Ah.
Yeah.
No, I got you totally.
I think it's real.
I can't wait to go.
Yeah, same.
It's gonna be great.
And he said he'll fly us in on his private jet.
Stop it.
Yeah, with the team.
With the team?
With the team.
So we're flying on the team jet?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this is crazy.
Yep. But obviously, first he's sending the jet to pick us up, and then they're going back to LA to pick up their...
Of course.
Obviously.
Right.
So, I'm excited.
So you're going to take the Rams to beat the Niners then?
Oh, no, besides that.
You're taking the Niners?
That strong effort to win over my vote, because, my vote means so much.
Right.
I'm taking the 49ers, because 49ers just came off a shocking upset loss. And so I think that even though they lose Debo, they still don't have McCaffrey.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everyone else's mindset is we have to show the world that we're still the 49ers. We're not the team the phony 49ers that lose to the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
And the Rams, they don't have Puka. They don't have Cooper. They really only have Matt Stafford, who's up there in age. He doesn't have much time left.
Kyron.
And then Kyron.
It's Kyron.
Like,
that's it.
Who's their tight end? Is their tight end still Higbee?
No, it's Colby Parkinson.
Oh, Colby
Higbee is hurt for the year.
Oh, okay.
He tore his ACL last year in the playoffs.
Oh, and he's still not healed?
Nope. He's also old.
He is
He's
old.
like 33.
But that was good. That was
34.
going to be my point, is that they have an old, like, washed tight end. So, yeah, I'm taking the I'm taking the 49ers.
The Rams.
No, I'm taking the 49ers.
All right. I'm going to take the Niners as well. I think Sean McVay usually plays some good games against the Niners every year.
Not this
He
year.
always comes out with some trickery and some weird plays to try to beat them. It's usually close between these two because it's a divisional matchup. But the Rams should seriously be considering just waving the white flag for the next couple games because they are losing so many pieces due to injury on the offensive line. Their number 1 and 2 receivers are out for the count. I do expect Kyron Williams to get a lot of the workload and still have a very good game. But I do like the Niners to comfortably win this despite not having Debo and Christian McCaffrey. Jordan Mason's going to run all over this defense. Also,
I love Jordan Mason.
look to pick up Juwan Jennings in fantasy because he's going to be the next receiver up behind Brandon Ayuk. And I think that he's a great spot start for this week. And on the Rams side, Tyler Johnson, Demarcus Robinson, if they're on waivers. Demarcus Robinson might not be on waivers in most leagues, but Tyler Johnson definitely will be. And then Colby Parkinson, despite the last 2 weeks not having that great of games, for me, especially last week with one goddamn catch. Still fine start if you need to, if you're really bad at tight end. But yeah, I think we're both in agreement on the Niners. All right, Sunday Night Football. Chiefs-Falcons.
Chiefs.
Just straight up.
Chiefs.
It's in Atlanta. Over/under 46.5. Chiefs are favored by 3.5.
I think it should be Atlanta, but I think the Chiefs are going to be the Chiefs and get some BS calls that thrown their way in the fourth quarter, and then Patrick Mahomes is gonna like do some crazy sidearm behind the back spin move throw to Travis Kelce, get them down to the 2. They're gonna run it in with whoever their running back is now, probably Kareem Hunt if they want him to play.
No, I don't think this week.
Yeah,
It's gonna mostly be Samaje Perine,
yeah.
Carson Steele.
So then him, and then they're gonna win by like 7 points, and it's like, oh my God, the Chiefs are amazing. And Chris Collinsworth's going to be like, oh my God, Patrick Mahomes. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And then Kirk Cousins is going to do a throw 10 times better, and Chris Collinsworth's going to be like, but Patrick Mahomes, oh my God.
Patrick Mahomes is gonna just breathe, and Collinsworth is gonna absolutely cream his pants.
And then the Falcons defenders are going to breathe, and the refs are going to start crying because they took a breath within 200 feet of Patty Mahomes.
Yeah.
This sweet child.
I
don't know why I'm like talking bad about it. I actually do kind of like the Chiefs.
I think it's gonna be a good game, regardless. Like Falcons are coming off of a very close win that they really shouldn't. They blew it. The Eagles blew it, and the Falcons should have never won that football game, but they did. They have a win now.
They have a win now.
Chiefs had a very close win against the Bengals off of another pass interference call that set them up for a field goal. I do expect the Chiefs to win this game on the road in Atlanta, but I do expect the Falcons to cover the spread. I'm going to take the Chiefs 24-22 in a close ball game because I do think that the Falcons are going to start to slowly figure this out.
I'm gonna do.
Bijan has been great the last 2 weeks. I expect Bijan to just keep getting a heavy workload. They got to start working Kyle Pitts into the rotation, and they got to start throwing out to Drake London. I know that the Falcons have had a rough start with defense-wise. Drake London hasn't been part of the Falcons' offense as of late, but Bijan looks great. The defense is starting to click. There you saw Jesse Bates with the game-winning interception last week. So I like them to keep it close, but I do think that the Chiefs will win despite not having Isaiah Pacheco there. And the Chiefs' defense is so great. So yeah, Chiefs on the road. Give me them 24-22 against the Falcons Sunday Night Football.
Got you. I'm taking the Chiefs 17-14, by the way.
17-14?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, so really low scoring affair.
No, yeah, I think it's going to be close.
Wow. See, here's the thing. I said 24-22 without even realizing it, but the over-under is 46.5. so that would just make it the under. And then I took the Falcons to cover the spread too. I didn't even realize
You wanna
that.
change that by a
I'm
point?
so good like with the. I just read Vegas like a fucking book. Now I'm sticking with that. And then I'll talk about the Monday games on Monday. So I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think we hit every game. Any
Well,
fantasy
from what
implications,
I
injuries?
saw, I wasn't on my screen. I wasn't looking at the dates of these games. I thought we had 2 more games.
We got 2 Monday games this week and next week.
That's a lot of football on a
And then we
Monday.
got Cowboys and Giants next Thursday, which I'm
Okay.
sure you're excited to talk about. Well, yeah, this should be fun. Thursday night football, Pats, Jets tonight. We both took the Jets there.
Mm-hmm.
I expect a big game out of Breece Hall, but the Patriots defense looks very underrated
Mm-hmm.
right now. They are being competitive, which is nice, even without Drake May not being in the
Yeah.
lineup.
He wouldn't make a difference as Drake May. He's gonna be a trash ass quarterback.
Wow. Okay then.
You can't go to North Carolina as a quarterback and be good. You came the last quarterback that came out of North Carolina.
Like a general.
Who was like
I don't
supposed
know.
to be a starter.
I don't know.
Kinda.
College ball is like a little foggy, so I can't really think of a. There probably
know him.
is a fine quarterback.
You know him. No, he's not fine, but you know him.
It's not fine.
He's actually like a
UNC.
laughing stock.
Oh boy, I don't want to know.
Mitch Trubinsky.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
And look how he
Another
turned out,
former
folks.
first-round pick.
That's what I'm saying. He's not,
Yeah.
dude. Drake May's not gonna be good. He doesn't even look like a quarterback, bro. He looks like
He looked all right.
he looks like a 12-year-old.
Okay. Well, we know how you feel about the Pats going forward.
Yeah.
That's the end of the video. That's all of our matchups, our picks, our fantasy players to start, injury. We already talked about injuries in the last one.
There was so many of them.
Going into this weekend, yeah, a lot of the same players we talked about aren't playing, but we already went through each game and who's playing and who's not.
Yep.
So make sure that you check out the rest of our videos on our YouTube channel.
Check out the
Please,
TikTok.
go subscribe,
Go
share,
follow the
like,
Instagram.
comment. Yep, all our social medias. We keep posting stuff on TikTok. Go tell our bets that we post up on there. And
Go listen to us on Spotify.
yes,
if you prefer to
for
just
you
listen.
audio listeners.
Remember, you have to spell it the exact way it's spelled. So capital letter at the beginning of every word, with no spaces. And
And I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's
it. Enjoy football this weekend, and then we'll see you guys on Monday for the recap.
bye now.
Doses.